Hi, y'all. It's time for another nail podcast. This is the fifth one. I'm going to jump right into it. I like to do these live. Um, Sorry if my camera isn't the best. I am on here looking, but I'm representing my boys over at 85 South Show, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly. Been rocking with them for over 2 years. So I'm really happy that they are doing the BET Awards for the second year. They deserve it. They've been having some great people over there at the trap. And one day I'm gonna make it to the trap. Nailspiration gonna make it to the trap one day. I used to live in Atlanta. I'm not from there. I am from Omaha, Nebraska, if you don't know. So today we got some good topics we're gonna talk about. I just wanted to give them a shout out because I'm wearing their merch. Also shout out to the ladies at Poor Minds, Drea Nicole, and Lex P. Y'all are hilarious. Love it, love it, love it. I found their podcast through 85 South Show, which they are now a part of. So those are some different podcasts y'all can go and watch. I put in the description that I am looking for a co-host. I've asked various people and people are dragging their feet and all this and that. So I'm looking for a co-host because I think this can really take off, talking about all things beauty, hair, nails, makeup, cosmetology, anything under that umbrella. So if you are a cosmetologist, if you are a hairdresser, if you are a makeup artist, if you do lashes, esthetician, I would love to have y'all on here and kind of just talk about the ins and outs of the business. And also we can just chat too about whatever. So preferably I want somebody that's local, but it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be local because technology. All right. So we're going to get into some things. I'm going to start making segments too. And I'm thinking of ways to name my segments. They might change, they might not. I'm just going to try different things. But like I said, I'm kind of just dressed down today, y'all. It's gloomy outside where I'm at. And I don't feel like always coming on here and being beautified up. You know what I mean? Like that, we got to get away from that as a society. But that's a whole nother live. Like you people should be we should be accepting of people for who they are. Even though I am in the beauty industry, um, I like to come on here and show that natural beauty is beautiful too. Like I barely wear weave just because I'm tender headed. Not knocking nobody that do. I think it looks good. I don't care for the European look, me myself personally. I took my nails off. I'm naked. So I'm trying to let my nails heal because they're really flimsy. They're really like just these are my real nails, and they're really just weak from constantly fouling and soaking off. So sometimes you have to do that, y'all. Sometimes y'all have to give yourselves a break. Okay. And that's what I'm doing. So if you don't know me, my name is Mary, and I'm a licensed nail tech. I am the owner at Nailspiration LLC. I'm the sole owner of it. So the first thing I want to get into, that was my intro. The first thing I want to get into is paid promotions. Do paid promotions work? And what are they? So first of all, what are they? Paid promotions is when you pay a platform to push your ad. You make an ad or a picture, or you just kind of let people know about your services, what you're offering, and then you pay either Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't know if TikTok has paid promotions, but you pay so much for them to push your business. Now, this is good if you're starting out, if you are running a good promotion and you want to get, a deal or a sale on something. And if you want to just kind of broaden your clientele or just broaden your follow base, this is a good thing. I've tried it once before and I'm currently running an ad on Facebook and Instagram right now. And I have been getting more subscribers because of it. So you set your budget, and it's a machine just pushing your stuff and putting it in front of different people that you may not reach otherwise. So it's definitely a good thing, and it definitely does work. So if you are somebody that is looking to broaden your clientele or your base, definitely do pay promotions. Monies that you make from your business, you should be dumping it back into your business, and that's one way you can definitely do that. Okay. All right. The next thing I want to get into, and I'm kind of going to just go fast because I don't have anybody in the comments. I have people clicking on here but clicking off. Thank y'all for clicking on here. But I'm just gonna I'm not going to drag this out for no hours or anything like that. I'm just going to go boom, boom, boom. So the next thing I wanted to talk about was shades, different shades of polish. I hear this all the time from clients and potential clients. They say, oh, well, I can't wear this shade because I'm too dark. And I don't normally wear bright colors because I'm too dark. Who told y'all that? Like me personally, and I know it's personal preference, but I always try to get my clients to step out of their comfort zone and try something different. And I try to scaffold them into, you know, trying color. We might do an accent nail with some polka dots here, there. So say if somebody like wearing blacks and grays and kind of colors like that on that, that side of the color wheel. Okay, we can do your black nails, but let's do some cheetah print and put some dots inside of the cheetah print that are neon color, or just start with the color. And normally it works. It gets that client to try something different. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm going to assume that y'all can because my little dots here. But um, there's no rule really saying who can wear bright colors or who can wear certain colors and who can't. I get a lot of people saying, "Oh, I'm too pale." You know, white people that come to me and I'm too pale to wear color, and I'm like, no. Now I understand if they want to stay away from like pinks and stuff because they have a lot of pink in their skin. If they don't want to bring that out, that's fine. But I think color looks good on anybody. There's not a wrong shade of skin that you can't wear color. I don't know who tells people this stuff. Like, there's not a color that I don't think I look good in. I'm just saying, I'll wear burgundy. I'll wear, I love me some maroon and browns. I love bright colors. If you haven't seen by my, my nail videos, I do a lot of bright colors, but I also have, let me show y'all my color wheels. I have burgundies and things like that. So these are all the gel polishes that I own, which y'all call shellac, but shellac is a brand of C&D. But I have the burgundies, I have the brights and the lights and the darks and the farks. So just because y'all see me doing a lot of bright colors, I have a lot of different colors. I like to show that. So, but yeah, there's no wrong shade. There is no wrong shade for your skin. It's all about your confidence and how you feel when you're wearing that color. So and also color psychology is a thing. So if your mood is kind of blue and you're down in the dumps, I would suggest getting away from those grays and those blues and get a yellow, get an orange, get something vibrant, bright red, like bright cherry red, like my microphone here, to boost your mood, because you're gonna look at your nails, So and it also works with your clothing as well and the feng shui of your living space. Um so color psychology definitely plays into nails, and I've never heard any nail tech talk about it. So you heard it here first. Color psychology, that is something that is real. Um, and I never heard any other nail tech talk about it. So you heard it here first. People aren't too pale or too dark to wear color. This is my green tea. I drink out this cup so much it does not say cup of ambition anymore. It just says cup O Ambi. I got this cup at Target. So cute. I like it because it's glass. Glass cups, see-through glass just make my tea taste better. I don't know why, but okay. Now we're going to get into the discussion topic. And I am not trying to throw shade at anybody, but I've had this done to me, and I think it needs to be talked about. Just because y'all have a bigger platform, y'all can't do whatever y'all want. Just because y'all got 53K followers, you can't do whatever you want. All right. I block people. I don't care how many followers you have. If you do this to me, I will block you. And I have. I've had to block 2 bigger channels, not on YouTube, but on Instagram, because they did this. So bigger platforms stealing smaller platforms work. And I understand that you get inspired. But what I like to do, if I'm inspired by a bigger platform, what I will do is definitely shout them out and let people know this is where I got this look from. And they probably got it from somewhere else too, because in the nail industry, we kind of piggyback and feed off of each other. And it's nowhere around that, because you get the clients that go on Instagram or Pinterest and they see what's popular and what's hot and they want that. Okay, so we're always emulating each other. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when you post work as your own, either on YouTube, on Facebook or Instagram, or any social media, and you do not give credit. That is what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to say who, but I think I have before in another video. And just recently, somebody else, and it's crazy because I did some of her work, but I didn't do it the exact same. I used different colored petals. We were doing 3D flowers. And I use different shape petals. So it wasn't the exact same. And I add fall leaves in the set that I did. This person turned around and did some nails exactly like the ones I did. And I know that she watches me because she was following me on Instagram until I blocked her because I don't play that shit. You know what I mean? Like, at least shout me out. That's the least you can do. Like, oh, Miss Mary Moore, I watched her, live, and she's saying a lot of the stuff that I say on these videos. So I know she's coming here and watching me here too. It's just like, it's not even like worded different. Like, I don't like that. So stop that. It's already really catty. Just because you're in Georgia or wherever, DC area or wherever you're at, East Coast, doesn't mean you can just take from somebody because, oh, she's from Iowa, she's from Nebraska. No, I'm going to come for that ass. I'm going to let your platform know, hey, you stole my shit. Period. And you didn't even give me a shout out. So I'm glad you're watching. And they say the biggest form of flattery is imitation. Nah, bump that. Like, you're basically taking your ideas from a smaller platform, somebody that may be even more talented than you, and you're stealing it and passing it off as your own ideas. I don't like that. That's plagiarism. Come on now. We learned that in elementary. So it happens. I've seen some posts like before I got into the nail world. I've seen where smaller platforms was making a big fuss about bigger platforms stealing their work and not giving them a shout out. It's okay to be, flattered, or, it's okay to be inspired by other people, but give them their due, give them their flowers for it, especially a smaller platform. Like, a lot of these people be paying for their subscribers anyway. I'm doing this holistic. I'm not about to go paying for subscribers and none of that. It's not that deep to me. Like, it's not that deep. Whoever comes and subscribes, whoever click on this video and watch, thank you. I appreciate it. If not, cool, whatever. I'm not trying to make a check from YouTube because nails is my main focus. This is just something extra to help push, my nails and help get the word out that I do nails. And so that y'all can kind of, somebody that's looking for a more, intimate channel, that's what this is for. Because I love those channels where it's like a real person. They ain't all bougie and acting all Hollywood and all that. It's YouTube. Cut it out. Okay. The same camera you got, anybody with some money can go get. It's just like, I don't know. I'm humble. This is a humble channel. So don't come on here talking about I'm not doing this, my camera, my lighting, my makeup, my hair. I'm not on all that. Okay. I'm not Hollywood, nor am I trying to get there. I'm cool where I'm at. All right. But main thing is, for the discussion topic of the day, if you're a bigger channel and you watch this, or if you're a smaller channel and you need to send this to somebody, please do. Stop stealing smaller platform stuff and passing it off as your own. The least you can do is give them a shout out. Moving on. All right. Somebody asked me, what are some styles that I look forward to doing on my nails? Now, we just talked about shades. I do look forward to wearing some brown and some maroon and some more fall colors on my nails. I also look forward to doing my spooky Halloween nails. If you haven't seen the work, make sure y'all go check me out on my social media. I dropped them down in the description box. So my IG and my Facebook business page. But something such as this, I can't turn the light out, but my little pumpkin, it glows in the dark. My little jack-o'-lantern. This nail is a polygel nail. It glows in the dark. This was just something I had an idea and I wanted to try it out, and it came out very good. I used 3D sculpting gel. No, not 3D sculpting gel. I used 3D gel. Take the sculpting out. Just to kind of, to build that jack-o'-lantern. And then polygel is the nail, the base on top of a tip. So those are some things that I look forward to. My spooky glow in the dark Halloween nails, so I can be glowing on Halloween while I'm trick or treating with my son. But also the maroon kind of colors that I have. And I have a couple like this deep red. I look forward to wearing that and doing like some plaid and things like that. I got some plaid um nail foils that I want to try. So now I want to call this segment. Now this is a segment I do want to call. It's called the bag. We're gonna get in the bag. Okay. And I kind of bit that from Poor Minds. They have the bed. This is the bag, the money bag. This is the bag. We're gonna get into it. The bag could be your feelings. You know, you in your bag. No, I'm in the money bag. I ain't in my feelings. I'm in the money bag. So today we got some questions, and we're gonna get in that bag of questions. So question number one is, how much should a home nail tech charge? This is based on these are some, I'm gonna give y'all some guidelines because I hear this a lot. This is a big discussion amongst nail techs, charging your prices. Number one, your location. What is the cost of living? Do your research. Number two, your demographic. What is the median income for the people that come to you? That should play a factor in your pricing. What services do you offer? Now, can someone come to you and get everything done? Whether they get it done or not, you still should include this in your pricing. Can someone come to you if you're a home nail tech and you only provide, uh, you know, nail enhancements or manicures, you don't do pedicures, then you might want to drop your prices down because somebody can go somewhere else, and get all of those services done. So that's something a lot of nail techs don't talk about and don't think about. And they just want to charge $175 for some okay nails, but this is how I determine some of my prices for things. I do offer pedicures. I do offer almost everything the salons do, and I am a home nail tech. So, um, just a couple things like that should determine how much you charge. Not to mention, how good are you? How long have you been doing it? How many hours have you put? Not just going to school and getting the little diploma thing, the certificate, and then getting your license, which is the certificate. But how good are you? Like, be honest with yourself. Do your own nails and then be like, look, how much would I pay for this? If you still got lumps and bumps, you still got, crooked tips and things like that, you should not be charging $200. I'm sorry, you shouldn't even be charging $100. But it's based on where you live and how much other people around you. But one of the good things about being a home nail tech is that you don't have to worry about what other people are charging. You can charge really what you want to charge. You don't have to worry about the salon around the corner from your house charging $50 for something that you would charge $75 for, because you're not in really competition with them. You're a home nail tech. You're doing it out of your home. Your business is ran out of your home. So that's the good thing about it. You don't have to worry about lowballing or overcharging in your area. But you do want to keep in mind for your client's sake, so they continue to come back to you and feel like you're not ripping them off. You do want to, kind of keep in mind like the median income and your demographic and things like that. So keep that in mind. That's just smart. That's just business minded. Never heard a nail tech talk about that. So you heard it first here. Never heard a nail tech drop those jewels. I've heard nail techs say, oh, inflation, the cost of living has gone up. So the cost of nails, sorry, y'all, the cost of nails need to go up. That ain't always true, but okay. Yeah, the cost of materials go up and down, the cost of living, okay. But that's not the only determining factor. Like, here you can still get a full set of nails at salons for $25, $35. That's all you're going to get, though. You're not going to get designs. You're not going to get shellac. They charge extra for that. So I try to strategically, because my goal is for my business is to get people to come to me. Don't go to the salon. Come to me. You like that one-on-one. You like, not feeling like they just fouling all over your cuticles and rushing, because they are. Come to me. So I'm trying to literally you know, the salons are my competition, you know, because I live around a lot of salons. And so they are my competition because we're in the same demographic area. So if people aren't happy with those salons, I'm like, come to me. If you're happy, stay there. I'm not tripping. But if I see a lot of people making posts on social media about the salons around here and they're not too happy with them, so come to me, you know. I'm big on, this is a side note, we can talk about this later, but I'm big on going to a salon where people look like me. If I want a sister to do my nails, I should be able to have a sister do my nails. They don't want to hire us where I'm at anyway. So be a conscious spender, you know. Warren Buffett, he lives here where I'm at, but he ain't shopping in our neighborhoods. That not that I know of. So he might donate some dollars here, donate here, create a little wing to the hospital here. Some, no, that's good for you, Mr. Warren Buffett. Um, but are you? Do you got anything that's helping small Black business owners? I'm gonna look into that. But you know, I'm just saying, like, it's real segregated in that sense, and you know, the living where people can live around here. And I think a lot of major cities is like this. And what schools are good, and where businesses can thrive, certain types of business. So don't get mad at me. I'm just letting y'all know what I see. So to my nailistas out there, I'm gonna need y'all to start being more conscious, you know, uh, more conscious consumers. Care about where your dollar is going. Because we are the only people who monies don't bounce around at least 6 times before it leave our community. It just goes straight out of our community. Mainly because we do not support our own where I'm at. Now, other places like Atlanta, man, Black business thrive there, because Black people believe in supporting their own there. I use that as an example because I lived there for 6 months and I saw it firsthand. So that's how you determine, as a home nail tech, your prices based on your talents, you know. The next question is, why do shops charge so much for ugly nails? Okay, let's describe ugly nails. What are ugly nails? Are they lumpy? Are they misshapen? Are they limited as to what they can do as far as shaping? Because what I think is beautiful, and I learned this last week, what I think is beautiful and talented, somebody else might think is quote unquote ratchet nails. I don't know what ratchet nails are, but just like hair and other fields in cosmetology are, you know, creative expressions, so are nails. Why do shops charge so much for ugly nails? I don't know. But this might be one reason why. Shops have overhead costs. They have to pay the lights, they have to pay the lease, they have to do all this stuff, right? Um, Maybe that's why. So shops, and I'm going to assume that ugly nails mean nails that you didn't want. Um, they're rushing because they're trying to, at the forefront of their mind is keep the business open, keep it running, and in order to do that, they have to make sure they pay the bills, right? So they're trying to get as many people in there as possible. And that's why a lot of salons are all across America and probably the world don't do the special nails because they're just trying to get the quick money, which is manicures, pedicures, you know, maybe waxings, eyebrow waxings, the 5-10 minute services. And they're, you know, they charge what they charge because per pop, you know. And then two, it could be they charge the way they charge is because if they offer commission to their stylists, then you know they're breaking that money in half, or you know they might get a little bit more, 60%, 60-40, because they're doing commission. Okay, so they're charging more. And that's, go back to the first question, that's why home nail techs are better, because I don't have to charge an arm and a leg. I'm not breaking my money in half. I can charge, if I last year I used to charge $25 for a full set. That's short to medium. And I was very lenient on what I considered medium. Um, Long nails was 35. Now, let me look at my price list so I don't lie to y'all because I have a price list here. Now, My full sets are 35 long to medium, $10 extra for gel polish if you want shellac. And then my full sets full length is 65, so that means I don't cut the tip at all. And then my extra long, another $10, 75. And I can do it that way because once again, I'm not breaking my money 7 different ways. That's all goes to me or my business. You know what I mean? Really my business, because I haven't really made, this is my first year. I'm within my first year of opening up shop. And your first year, you're not going to make any money. It's going back and dumping it back into your business, back into, like, even this shelf you see here. This is something that I invested in to dump into my business because I needed to place my things on here. Okay. So a lot of people get into this stuff and they're not really business minded, and they think that they can just say they're running a business and they don't know the first thing about anything. So we could talk about that a whole nother podcast. I want to get somebody on here with me to talk about that. But that's maybe why shops charge so much for what you say are ugly nails, because they're rushing, number one, and then they got that, the salon is trying to still make a living and make a profit, and you got stylists that are trying to make a profit as well. So there's two people eating off of one service. Ooh, that's a good way to put it. Once again, never heard no other nail tech put it that way. All right. So those are some good questions, y'all. We're gonna get out of the bag now. Not don't ever get out of your money bag, okay, nail techs. Stay in the money bag, but we're gonna move on to the next segment. And these are some good questions as well. How can a beginner nail tech set their prices? Okay. If you are still struggling with things like acrylic application, bead ratio, using the e-file, calling it an e-file, if you're still calling it a drill, no, I'm just playing, but don't call it a drill. It sounds way more abrasive than what it is. A beginner nail tech needs to not go into it just charging full price. Okay. Based on some of these other things, you did your research, you know your demographic that you want to target. You want to take your time. See, and my prices aren't set in stone. They fluctuate. I run all types of promotions because I am still finding my clientele. Like I said, this is my first year open up shop. I've been doing nails since last year though. So this is my second year of doing it. However, I'm still trying to find my loyal clientele that come to me every 2 weeks, every week, or whatever for their services. Not somebody that's going to come to me 1 week and then go buy some false press-ons from the grocery store or Walmart the next. I'm talking about those loyal clients that I can bet on their money. They want to book in advance. They book 6 months out because they know that they're coming. Those type of clientele. I don't have that yet. I have a couple of people that come to me once a month when a nail breaks. And then everybody got those one-timers that I just want to try it out, see if I like it. I get a lot of those. So it's not, you got to wait till you get that to set your prices. Now, starting out as a beginner nail tech, I would say that you're doing freestyle sets. That is very amateur to me. I don't do, come and get a freestyle set for $40 for me. That sounds like somebody that needs to practice. Not knocking it. Beginner nail techs can do that. I've never really done that. I've seen some of my local fellow nail technicians do that are home nail techs or whatever. But that screams immaturity to me. I don't want people to take me as an amateur, so I don't do amateur pricing like that. I just don't. However, I am still a beginner nail tech technically. However, I'm a seasoned beginner nail tech. I'm about to move on to intermediate. You want to base your prices off of how well you do, pretty much. If you still struggle with some things, if you don't know how to do polygel, UV hard gel, and you're offering these things. Now, if you're just strictly gel polish, then you better make sure you're laying that gel polish good before you set your prices. Your prices should be based off your value and your worth. What are you comfortable charging? Don't let nobody else tell you, because there's a lot of nail groups out there where people are on there arguing about, I wouldn't pay $5 for them. Those are ugly. Don't listen to them, okay? Because 9 times out of 10, it's a troll online that don't even do nails, can't even paint their own toenails without getting it all over their toes. So don't listen to them, sweetheart. Listen to somebody that actually sounds like they got a head on their shoulder and know what they're talking about. You charge based on your worth. And your clientele will give you the feedback and let you know if you're charging right, because they'll come to you or they won't. And sometimes people don't come to you for other things. Like me, I think the area I'm in is just, people are so used to going to a salon and having that salon feel. Not too many people are getting hip to the home salons. Not here. Other places, home salons are kicking off. Like people want to go to the home nail techs, the home salon nail techs. Here's it's the Midwest, so we get everything late. We get the memos late. So there's a few people that might come in from out of town that are like, "Hey, I want a home nail tech," and I googled you and I saw that you know, so you want to base your pricing. I'm going to say this again. Do you have a booking system? Do somebody have to text you, or do they just inbox you? Um, do you want to base your pricing on what you offer the client, whether they take it or not? You want to base your pricing off of what you offer the client. Like me, I have booking websites. I have an actual website where people can book me. I take all of that into account because my website, my domain ain't free. I have to pay for it yearly. So you just want to know your worth. Okay. Starting out, don't charge because you want to be able to go up on your prices. So I don't know how, some people can just get straight out of school and start charging $100 for their sets. But there's some very talented nail artists out there. So there's some people that can get away with doing that. I'm not one of them because of my geographical area, and people are real finicky and choosy around here. Not no shade. They just real particular and choosy about who they let do their nails, unless it's a salon that jack them up. You know. Okay, so the last question for today, and then I'm going to end this thing because I am hungry, y'all. My stomach is touching my back. I've been busy, keeping myself busy. I took my nails off. I finished some other nails. If you want to see what I did, go on Nailspiration on Facebook, and you can watch that live and see what I did. What did she do? I'm really feeling my little comfy girl swag in my South 85 South Show sweatshirt. I'm feeling it. It's cute. Anyways, the last question for today is, when should I go up on my prices? So these are a lot of questions about prices. I kind of took these questions, I saved them, and I bulked them together. When should you go up on your prices? When you, and I talked about this already in the other question. Um, when you have mastered whatever you're offering. So if you're just doing pedicures, because I know people that just do pedicures, if you're just doing manicures, when you master that, when you can look at a picture, somebody can bring you a picture and you can say, I can do this or I can't do this. Now, this goes back to the ugly nail question. Why do salons do ugly nails? Because salons be trying to keep up with home nail techs sometimes, and they tell themselves that they can do the design and they really can't. But they still gonna charge you. But anyways, back to this question. When should I go up on my prices? When you feel confident, when your time is good, you're not spending 4 hours doing a full set of acrylics because that is way too much time. But when you're confident and when you found your slot and people are like, okay, it's going to take her a couple hours, but I'm okay with that. She does good work. Everybody ain't going to get a set of nails done in 30 minutes. Everybody ain't gonna get a full set filed and laid and everything in 30 minutes. Each nail tech is different. That's why it really is like a seed. You have to fish for your clientele. You have to go through the sifter and people find you, unless you just get lucky and people refer people to you. But a lot of those people aren't going to stick and stay. It's like rolling the dice with cosmetology. That goes for hairdressers, that go for toenail clippers, that go for nail polishers, that go for makeup artists, that go for barbers. That's just the industry we in. People can be finicky, but if they really liked your service, they'll definitely be back because they're gonna go to somebody else. Somebody else gonna jack them up or not. Their nails not gonna last or whatever, and they're gonna come back to you. So don't stress off of the one time people. You had a chance to make an impression on them, and if you did good, they definitely will be back. I've had people that I haven't heard from in a while, and they're like, "Hey, girl, I'm back." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, it's gonna be another 6 months before I see you again. All right, but thank you for this service. I appreciate it." You should go up on your prices when your worth has gone up. How can you tell your worth has gone up? So things like getting your license and taking yourself serious, things like starting an LLC, When I started in the LLC, my prices went up. It's serious now. Okay. I owe Uncle Sam some taxes now. Uh, I'm in a different tax bracket. I'm not getting, I'm not paying into taxes. I'm not getting taxes back, a tax return. I'm paying into taxes now. So when you do things like that, when you get a new pedicure thrown, go up on your price. Them things is like upward of $3,000. So go up on your price. Don't charge $10 for a pedicure and just dragging it. Don't charge, whatever you was charging for it. Go up a little bit, $5, $10. Um, when you offer new services, you know, when you're not new anymore and people know of you. Those are things that should reflect in your prices. So these were some good questions. They all kind of were the same. They kind of flowed into each other. That's why I cherry picked them and put them together in this segment, because they are all kind of you know, a lot of the answers that I gave could fit for a lot of these same questions, is what I'm trying to say. So, y'all, thank y'all so much for clicking on this live. I'm about to get off of here. This is actually the Nail Podcast. This is the 5th one I've done. So, give me some credit. If you have not, go and watch my video on the first one was ombre. I'm still working on the same set of nails, but it was the ombre Halloween nails that I did on my plastic hand or practice hands. These puppies, and they look crazy because they're on these fingers are crooked, but try to get them as straight as possible so y'all can see. Look at that finger crooked. So this finger crooked too. This no, this is not a red iguana hand. It is actually just some rubber silicone hands that I got off of Amazon. I don't remember. It was over a year ago. This was like last June. So over a year ago I got these. So I don't remember. I threw the packaging away right away. But go watch the video I did on these. I did a 2-part video. The first one I'm showing how to do the ombre. I get a lot of questions about how do you ombre. It's complicated yet simple, like Big Sean said. So just go watch that video. It might help you. I watch countless and countless of videos, but one thing I want my new nail listas to understand is you got to practice. You got to practice. You can't just sit and watch YouTube videos. You can't just sit and listen to other people talk about it. You got to get in there, get the right things, practice. I don't care if you don't have the money to go to school, just buy things, practice on your own, read. That's another thing you don't hear nail techs say. They say, "Oh, come watch my video. I have a demonstration on that." And that's cool, but get you a textbook or, go online and read, like a reputable site, and read. Read about the different chemicals you're using, because you can really jack somebody up if you don't know what you're doing. All these nail enthusiasts out here, that's cool and all, but y'all be dipping y'all brush, double dipping, y'all messing people up and giving them contact dermatitis and making them allergic to chemicals, because you're working with chemicals. What we do is very technical. Very technical. All right. So just read. Make sure you read the labels on things. Like even when, like gelish, they have directions on here. Y'all can actually read them. There's people in these groups that'll ask questions like, "How long do I cure this for? Do I need a UV or LED lamp?" And I kind of laugh because it's like you buy this stuff and it comes with directions, most of it. Read. So make sure my new nailistas out there that are becoming new nail techs, or maybe you just fresh out of school, you don't have to worry so hard. Make sure you read. And also make sure you have your material safety data sheets. Okay? Because I got mine, baby. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. And this was a good chat. Thank y'all so much. I hope that you share this, get more people to subscribe so we can have this channel booming. I got the camera. I got all the knick-knack paddywhacks to reel people in. Why do that when ain't nobody watching? I really want I want a co-host. So, yeah, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and make sure if you are interested in co-hosting. And I don't want no weird ding dongs, because I can tell if you intelligent or not. I want somebody that's like-minded, somebody that's, I already put it in the description. Email me so we can have a good conversation. Because the couple people that I was supposed to do podcasts for, they was pussyfooting around. I ain't got time for that. I'll do it by myself. It's a podcast still. It's just me. So I'll get all the little audience sounds and bites and things like that and put it in here. I'll make it pop with just me. But I am extending an offer to another co-host. Preferably a nail tech, but it can be anybody that's in the cosmetology field. Or not. It could just be a regular person, a client. As long as you got wit and a good personality about you, I, I I'm with it. All right, y'all. Peace. Have a happy, what is today? Wednesday? Yes, it is. Have a happy Wednesday. And I'll see y'all later. Make beautiful nails. Make love and not war. I'm out. Peace.